My New York Pizza in Fontana, California is home to thin crust pizza, a large menu with lots of options, solid community spirit, and a 28-inch pizza big enough to feed an army. Supposedly. The monster pizza might feed a whole family, but it can also be taken as a challenge for one brave soul. So far, the challenge was undefeated, but today Raina and I will put the monster pizza to the test. Will we be the first names on the Wall of Fame, or will Fontana's biggest pizza crush us? With no fanfare, no BS, and no Stalin, we're going to answer that age-old question: how much pizza can two people eat?
Whatever. You're the guys are the experts. I don't.
Okay.
I'm just following
All right,
the
guys, we're going to start. You guys all give me a countdown from 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Freak Eating Challenge. Pizza is one of my favorite foods, so I don't mind doing another big pizza challenge. A 28-inch pizza is a big one, but I've handled a few big ones in my time, so I just have to focus, eat, and repeat. The shop set up the challenge as a race between Raina and I to see who would finish first, but there was no prize on the line but a free pizza, and it was expected that no matter what, we'd both still finish our pizzas. Raina took the concept of a race very seriously and cookie monstered her pizza savagely in the first few minutes. You have to check out her video, I got it linked down below, to see how intense she gets. Her pizza was all ripped up, mashed into piles, and she even poured water on her pizza pile to help soften it for speedy swallowing. It's not my way, so I continued to eat methodically, keeping my pizza slices intact and treating this as if it were a regular challenge. It's definitely a clash in styles when you watch the two of us eat side by side. When I glanced over at Raina and saw how fast she was going, I figured she'd be done in about 10 minutes anyway, so there was no reason for me to make a fool of myself trying to keep up. But things didn't go quite that way. Raina is ridiculously fast right out the gate. She kinda reminds me of Furious Pete in that way. But if she's going for much more than a few minutes, she slows down considerably. And then she's down to a crawl. She hasn't been competitive eating for long, not even a year at this point, but she's made some insane improvements in the time she's been doing it. But this thing, the long game, remains her final hurdle. If she can either eat faster in the beginning or figure out how to keep pace for the long haul, she's going to dominate. As it was, I started to gain a lot of ground on her. I could hear some voices in the audience talk about a battle between the tortoise and the hare. Unfortunately, I know my camera angle doesn't clearly show you where she was, but she still had quite a bit of pizza left once her pace started to drop off. At one point in the challenge, she actually ran out of drink, but thankfully her sister was there to help out with the cameras and she was able to get her a refill. That's the cool thing about bringing a team with you. Now, if you're wondering about our choices of topping, I ended up with cheese because they started to make the pizza while I was still driving over to the restaurant, and Raina told them that I didn't like pepperoni, but she wanted pepperoni in her pizza. I think a topping like mushroom or bell pepper would have been okay though. Cheese gets bland after a while. The pizza itself was a thin crust New York style pizza, so it was mostly a battle of chewing through all the crust and dough, which was often crunchy on account of how thin the pizza was in places. But overall, it was actually a very delicious pizza. Wasn't burned, wasn't underdone. Very good pizza, just there comes a point where you've had too much of a good thing. There were moments where it got real close, but Raina got the drop on me by just a few minutes. Unfortunately, I totally ran out of drink at the end. Turns out I needed more than the half gallon of tea and soda I had to get through the monster pizza. Raina was awesome though, good competitor and a good friend, and she went to go get me a refill after she finished eating, and I managed to go on to complete my pizza shortly thereafter. We became the first 2 people on the Wall of Fame, and that was honestly my fastest finish ever on a solo pizza challenge of any size. Pretty good day.
Fanta.
Come on, guys, come on. Thank you. Thank you.
I gotta get into him though. He's very constant. Like he stays at the same pace throughout the whole thing. Alright guys, nobody has been counting the time for us, but I will be putting our little timer over here. So we each got the win. We're gonna get our 28-inch pizza for free, and then they don't have a Hall of Fame yet, but you're gonna create a Hall of Fame for us. We are the first people to ever attempt to do it, and we did finish it. So, and remember last time I came, if you eat 2 of their 14-inch slices, you get the 3rd one for free if you can finish it. So you don't have to pay for that 3rd one. But we are the first people to do the 28-inch pizza, and we did it. So.
Now, just to add to that, right? So now, thank you so much, you guys, for coming. It is a pleasure to have you here in Fontana. You know, Fontana, it looks like a lot of things don't happen in Fontana, right? But a lot of things, good things happen in Fontana. We're really nice to have you guys here. So now, you guys know we have the Guinness World Record of the longest pizza in the world in Fontana.
Yeah!
It's about 1.2 miles. It's supposed to be 1.3, but we burned part of it, okay? It was done here at the Auto Club Speedway, but then now, you know, we got, thank you so much, you guys did an awesome record, so I do appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to have you guys here.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. We are at New York Pizza in Fontana. Come check it out. Thank you so much, FreakEating, for joining me. Like and subscribe and join, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
High five, high five. High five, high five. Thank you, thank you.
Good pizza.
Oh yeah, that's the best part of it, right? The good pizza.
Yeah.
Thank you to My New York Pizza for making this pizza challenge possible. And thank you to Raina for doing this video with me, and be sure to check out her video linked below to see her perspective of the Monster Pizza Challenge. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Until we eat again, stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak.